Paul wasn't in prison because God forgot about him. Paul was in prison because God was proving something through him. In Ephesians 3:1, it says, "For this cause I, Paul, the prisoner of Jesus Christ, for you Gentiles." Why would God allow Paul to be bound for the sake of the Gentiles? Because Jesus wanted the Gentiles to know this mystery was real. They were no longer outsiders, no longer second class, no longer shut off from the promises of God. And Paul's chains became proof. Paul was willing to suffer so that they could know, you belong here too. You have access too. You can stand before God too. And sometimes God allows pain in one person's life to prove freedom in another person's life. Sometimes the very thing that blinds you becomes the evidence that someone else is worth fighting for. A mother keeps praying for her children who do not listen. A wife keeps loving through deep hurt. A believer keeps showing up after rejection, betrayal, and misunderstanding. And why? Because sometimes your endurance is preaching louder than your words ever could. Paul's prison said, "The gospel is so real, and I'll wear chains before I stop telling you that this grace belongs to you too." Some of us want the platform, but not the chains. Some of us want the calling, but not the cost. The influence, but not the suffering. But sometimes the greatest proof that God sent you is what you are willing to endure without quitting.